Hey guys, what's up? Super Video here, back with more Stardew Valley. Um, yeah. I've got some good news and I've got some bad news, depending on how y'all look at it. The good news is, I'm back with Stardew Valley. Getting some more recording done. I just put the third episode up yesterday, and I recorded it before my last session. So, we'll get another session done here. This one won't be as long. I won't get 4 episodes done probably tonight, but that's because of the bad news. The bad news is that you may be able to hear it a little bit in my voice, but maybe not. I don't know. But I have got a cold. It just started overall this morning before I went to bed because I'm a night owl. And I felt it even more when I woke up. My throat was kind of scratchy and a little itchy, and then throughout the evening, as I was hanging out with my friends, I more and more started to feel overall just kind of sick. So, in the end, I'm sick. By the time I finally got home at like 11:30 at night, I felt like hell. So, that. Which basically means that I'm probably, because when I get sick, I kind of go down hard overall. So in the end, once the cold fully takes effect, I'm gonna be down, just down. So it's gonna kind of suck. So that's why I'm trying to get a little bit recorded tonight before it all gets too bad, and I don't get the opportunity to get any more work done, and I might fall behind a little bit. So yeah. Anyway, on another note, all this talking is making my throat really scratchy right now. On another note, I have played on this save. I haven't played anymore since the last recording, so because I want to kind of play it with you guys. But at the same time, I got so excited overall about how this game played and how it was in general. I pretty much fell in love with it completely. So I did play a bit on my own with another account, and nice, I got some bread. So I've learned a few things, which is nice, because now I'll be able to show you guys how to do certain things. Like, I know there's the bundle packs, which we don't... Oh no, we do have unlocked. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to try to get a bunch of these unlocked. So a lot of the foraging stuff. Now, again, it's going to be something that takes time, but over time, we'll be able to get these. But the good thing is, I know of the I know the other bundles, so I can go ahead and keep track of those things while we go, so that I can make sure that we manage to actually get the things appropriate for the bundles. That means that we'll be able to, in a more timely manner than I am in my other save game that I have going, be able to actually get the bundle packages all set up. Like, our first step is to try to get all these. As we get like the different bundles in this one, we will most likely, if I remember correctly, be able to get the other ones unlocked, which is good. So that is kind of our goal, is as we go on throughout the year in game, is that we are going to try to collect the stuff for the bundles and unlock the other bundles, and hopefully, all around get more stuff unlocked. Because what we really want to do, we really want to try to have the greenhouse by the time that winter gets here. So, I mean, okay, we'll get it just after winter gets here, because we'll have to collect the winter plants and all that. So, there's that. For now, what we do need to do is we need to try to get the different things that we need for this overall. So, let's see. We need to make a little bit of room. So we're going to get rid of the fiber. 1, 2, 3, no, so we're not gonna have room. Alright, Alright, well, we'll have time to get the dandelion. We're still pretty early in here. So we'll sell that parsnip, we'll sell that dandelion. We have 4 slots now, so we're good on that. What we'll need is some parsnip, some beans, some cauliflower, and if I'm not mistaken, we will also need, I think it's potatoes. So there went all our money. The harder part is that we do have to collect some gold star versions of some of these crops. One specific crop each season, but we had to collect 5 of them. This season, we need 5 parsnip. We need 5 gold star parsnip. So, we'll have to worry about that. Oop, gotta get the right thing here. And hopefully be able to get that at some point as well. The good thing about the beans is that they don't have to be replanted. We learned about that. There's some crops that do that. So that's certainly very nice. We also learned about the different events that can be held throughout the game. Each month usually has 2 events. We'll be coming up to an Easter event soon enough. I think, I don't know, off the top of my head. So right now, let's plant our beans. So we got those. You can't walk through these, but on the good side, we've totally got the rain on our side here today. So there's that. Cauliflower, this will take a little longer to grow. So, but the good thing again is we have time. I think it takes like 17 days. I think I'll have to go back and check that. Parsnip grows pretty fast. So we're in luck with that being our, golden, our golden snitch, so to speak. No, I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I just know the reference. But yeah, that'll be our golden plant that we need. So we have a better chance of getting those. The guarantee of actually getting them is, especially this early on, is a little low, but we're gonna try it anyway. What else is there? I know there's like a fishing pack and things like that. That we'll have to get. That'll be fun because I've actually properly learned how to fish in the game, finally. Toad! So, got that going for us now, which is a bonus, most assuredly. But yeah. I got kind of farther in in my other playthrough of this. I got to year 2 and like back in the spring and all. So that's pretty cool. And my other one, I'm back in the spring now. I've been through the whole first year, and I still, there's still so much to do. There's still things that I have to earn. One thing I did do that kept me going through the winter was I managed to get my hands on some chickens finally. So, though having 4 chickens managed to keep me going through the winter because I was able to have the silo to put the grass in, which is, when you use a scythe on this, if you have a silo, it turns it to hay, which is very nice and handy, because then you get, plenty of hay. And that way you have stuff to feed your little chickens and everything. But, where was I going with this? Right, so we survived through the winter with chickens. And making mayonnaise and selling eggs and foraging and things like that. So we were able to actually make it by. And here, well, we're going to need these guys. Because we're going to need the foraging ones and all that. So I think after we unlock the first foraging bundle, it'll unlock one of the other rooms. Hello, Linus. No, of course not, man. I just wanted to say, hey, buddy. I don't know what you like, so I'm not going to give you anything. Sorry. But I did just want to say hi. Also, just for the fun of it, I went ahead and went through the whole relationship thing and got into a relationship with Abigail in my other playthrough, which was fun, but it's one of those things of, well, I've already done that now. So I think in this one, we're going to shoot for a relationship with Leah. Because, why not? She's cute enough. So we'll do that. And right now we're just kind of looking around for the foraging stuff. And of course, you know, the train has to come by at like 1 o'clock in the morning and interrupt me. Because, why not? Trains are so rude. Like, seriously. Let's see. We learned about... I think it was in episode 3, we learned about geodes and all that. What we didn't know then, when we were first learning about that, is that there's multiple different types of geodes. So, we have those to look forward to, which will be fun. I know something we can do. First of all, foraging these is a good thing. Some clams can, like this clam will be used for one of the bundles too. This will take 300 wood to get. We can get that. That's not a problem. We can work on that. Really, I should have been working on that today because rainy day and all that, and the crops are already getting water and everything. We don't exactly have, you know, a bunch of stuff to do, really. But we do, to be able to take care of one of the aquatic bundles, if I remember correctly, then we do want to be able to fix this because we're going to want to get across there to those wading pools because things, you can find things over there like mussels and I think, this is a clam, so it's like oyster, sea urchin, some coral, things like that. So mostly things that can be technically foraged and not so much fished. I mean, you can with the crab pots when we get to those, but we're kind of far off from those right now. But yeah, you can get those and all that, and those go towards one of the bundles. A couple of things go to a couple of different bundles. Eventually, I'd like to be able to get to where we can get to a tree tap. We're going to need that for the exotic bundle. Once we get the ability to make a tree tap, then it'll be a lot easier. What I did on my other save is I got the maple and the oak and the pine stuff. I had some cave carrots, and I found a red mushroom, a giant red mushroom growing on my property. The morel you can't really get until you have at least a steel axe. Purple mushrooms, I have no idea where you get those off the top of my head. The clams are rather easy to find, so I don't mind throwing that in there. And I actually don't mind just throwing one of the leeks in there right now. I've already got the daffodils in here, I think. So we'll throw that in there. No, we got dandelions. So we got the dandelions, we got the leeks, so good start. We've got half of what we need already. So, our next goal will be trying, depending on if it's raining tomorrow. Let's find out. If it's raining tomorrow, then we're going to go ahead and go for the wood. We're going to get the wood that we need. Or not. We might still do it. We might have time. Because we should really get that wood and get that thing fixed. That way we can start getting those a lot quicker, too. Plus, the more wood we get, then we'll be able to properly... words and things. Build more chests. I want to kind of be able to organize things when I get more stuff. That way, yeah, see foraging. That way, you know, we can have more room for things. Eventually, we're going to have more metals and stuff like that. So, so I'd like to be able to do that. Let's see what's on TV. Let's see what the no, we already seen that, so let's see what the fortune teller has to say. The spirits feel neutral today. The day is in your hands. Alright, good to know. Oh, hey! Nifty! Hello, Sir Preferred. You see this dog here? Yes. Can't miss it. I found it sitting outside the entrance to your farm. I think it's a stray. Poor thing. Oh, I have a puppy of my own. She's my baby. Hey, it seems to like this place. Hey, don't you think this farm could use a good dog? Shut it, Marnie. So will we adopt the dog? Of course we'll adopt the dog. No, we're not naming the dog Yogi. They have some pretty weird names randomly generated in this game. I think it's actually pretty neat in its own way, but they get kind of weird. Let's see here. What should we name our dog? I think I named the cat in my other one because I wanted to try it differently. Named him Pogo just for the fun of it. You know what? I know exactly what to call him. I have a wind hellhound right now in the Summoner's Ward game, and his name is Gamir. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. So we're gonna make this little guy the Stardew Valley's hellhound. He's Gamir. Well, Gamir, you be a good pooch now, okay? Now, you can keep his affection up by starting by finding him. There he is. Gamir. He likes you. You can just right-click him and, basically pet him once a day. And then you can water him. And then he's pretty much happy with it and you don't have to mess with him for the rest of the day. So, it's nothing major extra to do. You don't really have to. I don't think anything happens if you don't mess with him. But, just being nice. Get into the feel of it. Ain't so bad, to have fun with it. Water the crops. The most tedious thing in this game. And the one's cauliflower. I don't know what that is or that. Or that. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Suck some water back in. And then I guess now would be a good time to just start on the trees. Oh yeah, we get seeds from our trees now. We need some of those veggies and shit to get done soon. I'd really like to be able to go ahead and make a little bit of money, because I don't know if the greenhouse actually costs things, or if that's something that the little spirit dudes do for you. That might be what it is. That's how I got the quarry open, is the little spirit dudes showed up in the night after I earned the quarry, and they fixed the bridge to it, so... Oh, we got a geo... Oh, right. I forgot. I'm much more like my other playthrough right now because I actually have another backpack slot. That's something we really need to have. So we don't have enough wood for a chest yet. So let's see if we can just go ahead and get that going for us. If I could actually just be smart enough to use the axe instead of the hoe. The only downside is right now this just takes so much energy. Like, we kind of want to get our axe upgraded as soon as possible. That should be enough wood for a chest now. We'll drop the geode. And we'll put the chest right there. Grab the geode. We'll worry about that stuff later. Do that. Excuse me. Sorry. It's the cold kicking in a bit. Do that, and let's get back to chopping trees. Now, having those tree seeds will actually be really handy, because then I'll be able to replant them a little later. That way, I can have those good to go for when I do get a tree tap. I'll probably try to have at least one seed of each of them, plant them somewhere specific, so that I can keep a good track of them. There we go. Now, it's not all the wood, but it's going to take us a little bit of time. So, actually, we already have all 3 tree seeds, so... Alright. It totally works. We can just... We'll plant them here. And here. And right there. So those guys will grow over there. And we'll be good to go. These guys are all wet. So Now we're gonna go back out and try to forage some more. Oh, like right here, we got some worms. So they gave us some clay. Nice. I like clay. Let's see. Up this way is usually good for foraging, so usually. Not always, but usually. What else was there? There's the one flower, and I don't remember. You know what? We can find out. The spring. So we still need the daffodil and the wild horseradish. Oh, right. That's another thing I was able to do during the winter time. Having preserves was... Having the preserves jar and all that so I can make preserves was a wonderful thing to have. Kept me going quite a bit. So that was particularly nice. Geez, I'm not really having much luck finding the foraging stuff around here. I might have to go off into the woods and look. Yeah, I'm not gonna find it around here at all. So, but I know an area where we can try and go and look. At least I think I can get there still. Gonna have to go all the way back to the farm for it, but we got a place. Actually, no, we don't have to go back to the farm for it. We can cut through, down through town, and make our way to it. Just take this side route. Alright, yeah, we still got time with this recording, so we're doing good. We're doing good. Hopefully I'll be able to find those and I can take them back before the episode ends. That'd be nice. Because I want to, I want to try to get one of the other rooms unlocked if I can. Before I have to stop recording tonight. Before I get too sick. So... yeah, the next couple episodes will probably be, like this episode, and then a few more of me before the cold really sets in. So, expect me talking about being sick for the next couple episodes. And then after that, it'll probably, be, I've got Subnautica I'm still working on. I've got to edit some more of that. So we'll have that up there. We'll have some Age of Mythology. If Age of Mythology runs out, we're kind of boned. Because at the moment we don't really have anything. This morning I accidentally stepped on a bug. Oh, what a shame. Oh, how horrible. I feel so sad for you. Okay, well, this is Leah. This is who we're going for. I don't particularly have a present for her right now. I, off the top of my head, don't remember what she likes. So that's something I'm going to have to look into. Again, because I don't remember. It's been a few days since I sat down and played, and I had the list of stuff up on the wiki and everything, but I just don't remember off the top of my noggin. I'm really disappointed. I'm not finding any of the foraging stuff. Like, I'm kind of looking all over here, and I'm not seeing it right now, and that's kind of annoying. I really would like to have some of that stuff. Suppose I could have gone fishing. The only problem is if I go fishing, I won't have a whole heck of a lot to talk about. Kind of a bummer overall. Oh wait, I gotta check something. Have I... introductions. Right. The only people I haven't met yet. Because I tried this with my other game, my other playthrough, and I tried getting to know people at one of the festival events and all that. It doesn't count. It doesn't work. So I haven't met him or him. That's Sebastian. That guy's name I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know generally where to find them. Sebastian is Robin's son, and this guy runs the tavern or whatever it is. So, since we're not finding anything around here, short of an abandoned house that eventually becomes a weird, or home for a little weird creature that turns it into a hat shop, Excuse me. Oh, that hurt. But yeah, so we'll eventually, get to that. Probably. I think that comes after some achievements and all that. So we're just kind of wandering around looking for stuff. Why do I don't need my clay up. Alright, well, we're going to go and I guess we'll head to the tavern. See what we can do about that. And then when we're done there, since we couldn't find what we were looking for, I'll probably call it an episode. And I guess go and try to talk to Sebastian. Oh wait, no, the tavern's back up this way, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'll try to go catch Sebastian in the morning and all that. Nope, that's the mayor's home. Wrong place. Up a little more. Because brain work. There it is. Though we may occasionally be able to find Sebastian in here. People like to get together here at night. Let's go around and properly introduce ourselves. Gus! Good evening. Can I get you anything? Alright, so we've met Gus. Excellent. That's Jane. Yeah. Douchebag. We don't want a cola. Damn evil Joja Corporation. Marnie. Let's see if we can find Sebastian. The hard part about Sebastian is he doesn't really come out of his room until midday, so if you're not friends with him, then it gets a little difficult to just go in and see him. So you'll probably, what I did in my other playthrough to actually finally meet him, was I just waited around right in front of his room until he came out finally. Excuse me. And he couldn't actually leave the area until I felt like I was done with him. So I talked to him and then went about my business. His room is right here. You go downstairs. He's not currently here, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm not gonna friends with Sebastian. That's where you can find him in the morning. And I imagine if you wait around long enough, you can probably find him at nighttime too. But here's Robin coming home. Hi, Robin. Nice to see you. Hey there. I was just daydreaming about some new carpentry projects. Oh, nice. Are you doing okay at your place? How's the woodwork in your cottage holding up? Better than I expected. So, that's something. Alright, you can... Yeah, thank you. I don't know if we'll actually find him. I don't know when he comes home. Considering he spends half the day locked up in the house, I imagine the other part of the day, or into the evening, he's probably off doing something with friends or whatever. I think he hangs out with Abigail and the other teenagers, whatever. I don't know. But if he comes home right now, he's going to run into the zombie. But since it's nighttime, we're not going to stick around. We're going to head on back home so that we ourselves can go get a little bit of shut-eye and call it a day and an episode. So we go past Pierre's. Let's see. So the only thing we're missing is the one bigger flower for that pack. Hopefully we'll find it in the next episode and be able to do something with that. Show it off, Maybe, hold on a second. Sometimes you can find them up in here. And I found another couple of radishes, but no daffodil. We didn't find a daffodil. So we'll have to keep trying tomorrow. Unfortunate, but these things happen. Fire! Oh, let's put our clay up. Come in here and put these things up. Then we're gonna go ahead and sleep. And with that, gonna call it an episode, and I will See you guys next time. Thanks for joining me. And, remember, stay weird, everybody. Bye.